What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Dirty Boots. Well, made it back to the homestead and had a nice trip out there at the lake, and now I'm back to work. So I'm gonna be bucking up this pile of logs here. They ain't very big, 8 to 10 inch, 6 inch, maybe a 12 incher in there somewhere. I think the one the cat's on. Anyway, got the Husqvarna 562 out here, and just gonna do a little bit of bucking. So probably won't be a whole lot of talking in this video, but running the Husqvarna 562 Mark 1 with a 24-inch bar, skip tooth, round file, hand filed, and yeah, it ain't gonna be a whole lot of big bucking today. I don't know, I might throw it through a few of these bigger logs. I got a couple that are 18 to 24 inch. I think I can get through most of those other ones over there with without having to hit both sides of the log with the bar. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys a little hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Gonna top this off with a little go-go juice and some lube, and start bucking. Alright, talk to you guys here in a minute. She's cold. I haven't fired this saw in good 2 months. arrange some logs. We're having fun. Well, I dug into some mud on that log that was like that rest of that log that I didn't finish bucking right there. I hit some mud. There was some rocks and shit in it, and ever since then it just went downhill. So I'm gonna break out the file, do a little touch up, get her back to sharp again. It didn't really do a whole hell of a lot of good when I hit that. I knew as soon as I cut into that last 2 rounds off of that log there that I was not in a happy place, and that whole rest of that log right there was just not the same. So I'm gonna go give her a file and I don't know, continue on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring you into the rest of these logs or not, or if I'll just come out here and buck them on my own time. But if I don't hit up with you, thanks for watching. It's been fun. Like I said, this is just a short little video. I need to come out here and buck up these while we had another day of sunshine, and figured, hey, might as well let you guys see the 562 rip. It's the old Mark 1 edition, 24-inch bar. It's been a damn good saw. I've had it since brand new, about 10 years now. Can't say enough good things about it. I'm quite happy with the 562 and the 550. Next saw is probably gonna be a 572. So, you know, can't complain with the saw that works well for you. But thanks for watching. It's been a good time, and Dirty Boots is out. Thanks. Here's that muddy log I hit. There's definitely some little rocks and shit. There's a fucking worm right there. Yeah, that's muddy, and I didn't realize it was so caked on the bottom, and I busted into it with a few of these rounds and just kind of rocked the chain, I think. It happens. Huh? That might have been it right there. That's a muddy piece. Not sure. Anyway, got a couple more logs to do, but not sure if I'm going to finish them up. But for right now, I'm going to go sharpen the chain. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching Dirty Boots. It's been fun, and have another video out soon. Thank you.